Okay, hello to my subscribers. My name is Robyn. I'm a tarot reader and a channeler, and I usually do a weekly peek to the week, weekly forecast for each of the zodiac signs. But I've been inundated with work. So instead, I'm trying this out, which is a live stream, obviously. Which I will timestamp at the end. So if you return to this at a later stage, just go to the description box below, click on your star sign for the week. This will be the week of the 26th of August to the 1st of September. Okay, let me just close this one down over there. All right. So welcome to anyone who turns up. If not, maybe you'll see this later. Okay, I am using my Moonology deck, right, to basically show on the video where we are at. So I'm using the full moons of each of the zodiac signs as a pictorial image so I can timestamp later, and so that hopefully you can see where you are if you just sort of scroll through. All right. Oh, hello, Lisa. Hello. Welcome. So anyway, without further ado, we are going to start with Aquarius. Good to see you too, Lisa. Okay, so full moon in Aquarius. This is the first sign we're doing, Aquarius. So I'll pop these onto the side. We are going to get, for all the star signs, we're going to get a theme for you for the week on the 26th to the 1st of August. Okay, we're going to see what's working in your favor, any challenges or outcomes or obstacles in the outcome, and a message from Spirit. All right, so for Aquarius, let us have a look. The theme for the week is chop wood. Okay, so a lot of extra work to be done this week. Okay, chopping wood is all about shaping something into existence and getting your hands dirty and actually applying yourself. Now, when something comes up as a theme, basically what it's talking about is you are investigating all avenues of it. Perhaps you're finding moments of procrastination or moments of not wanting to get things done, and then all of a sudden you have the opposite side of the scale and you are now applying yourself and working maybe too hard. So it's kind of, you are looking at what needs to be remedied, what needs to be molded into your life. Okay, now I'm using my deck here. It's not available for sale yet, but it will be in the coming months. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, your current energies, you start the week, right? We've got the 6 of Cups. Okay, so kind of remnants of Mercury retrograde still, with feeling kind of, I would say, a little bit relaxed, nostalgic, almost connected with the children. Any of a really kind of juvenile, kind of inner child kind of quality is a good way to start the week, which is what you will be experiencing. But we will clarify. Okay, the desire here is a Queen of Swords, to stand in your power, Aquarius. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Now, usually the Queen of Swords is depicted as someone who's very blunt and sharp with their words and, very forthright. But in my deck, I made her very light as a feather, because when you see through things, when you can actually have clarity of mind, it actually lightens yourself and you can feel quite floaty, and then anything is possible. It's air energy, which is what you are. Okay. So things become very malleable, like that chopping wood, and you can manifest and manipulate it quite a lot. Okay. Also, of course, because it's a Queen of Swords, it's about standing in your truth. And the desire is to be truly connected within yourself, your authenticity, and how you speak that and express that to others. What's working in your favor this week? You've got the Sun card. So this is the most positive card in the deck. All right. We're talking about illumination, positivity, abundance, everything coming to light. So we've got a very kind of light energy happening for you. We will clarify and see how that's referring to you in a moment. The challenge for the week is a star. Okay, so this would also be your card. The challenge is finding hope and faith for the future, finding deeper wounds that you want to heal and cleanse. Okay, so you're wanting to have truth within yourself. Okay, you're wanting to reconcile something from the past energies, maybe something from childhood that made you feel kind of exuberant and a lustful life, right? But there's still some healing that needs to take place there for you, which may be kind of causing a little bit of stumbling blocks throughout the week because it's in the challenge position. The outcome is a 3 of Cups. Okay, so the outcome is you definitely have a reason to celebrate, but these are also people coming together and supporting you. Okay, I depicted it as 3 witches dancing on a fire, casting, not necessarily casting a spell, but working their magic together, their light energy together. You see how both these energies, both these images over here, they're all feminine qualities, obviously, which we all inhabit, but they are all kind of light and easy. It's like a lightness to the body. So for some of you, if you've been feeling kind of heavy in the physical body, definitely a lightness coming to you as well this week for you. Okay, so let's just clarify. Okay, and I'm just looking here now. The Moonology card that I'm using to differentiate between the zodiac signs, with the full moon in Aquarius, it says here, show the world the real you. Okay, so it's definitely a desire you have to be more of who you are, but it's like you got to figure that out within yourself as well, you know. So you could even be discovering new things about yourself, doing things out of against your normal habits this week as well, which could be very exciting for you to discover and for others around you as well. Okay, so under the 6 of Cups, we've got the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, we've got the Justice card. Under the Sun, we have the Sun. My goodness, Aquarius. Okay, under the Star, we have the Death card. And under the 3 of Cups, we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this nostalgic energy that you might be starting this week, this childlike energy, thinking about the children, thinking about your emotional qualities, thinking about your kind of equal give and take in terms of the heart space, okay? There is some healing that still needs to take place, and that's why the Star card came up with the challenge. All right. So you may be feeling a sense of, I want to say maybe it's weird. What I'm picking up on here is an element of guilt that that should not actually exist there. Okay. So there's something that's coming up that's reminding you of something from childhood, I would imagine, as well, or something from the past that's just kind of toying with your heartstrings. You are wanting to cleanse that and rise above that. We've got the Queen of Swords with the Justice card. Okay. So separate to that, that could also be something where you're wanting to have a very clear foresight on, I would say, your paperwork, your bills, your finances, your contracts, anything of that nature. You're wanting something to be fair. Also, you're wanting, with a sense of justice there, you're wanting to be fair to yourself and have that internal balance. The Sun card is clarified by the Sun card. So what's really working in your favor is the fact that things are really coming to light. There's no more kind of covering up any past hurt that you've still been harboring, okay? And also wanting to really be, it's like both the Sun card and the Queen of Swords cards, they're all about expression and openness and transparency, okay? The Sun card is also transparency, bring things to light, see things as they truly, truly are, okay? But it is extremely abundant energy as well. The sun is shining on everything that you put your hand to, everything that you are manifesting with that chopped wood this week. Okay, the challenge is a Star card, and we've got the Death card. So you're wanting to heal something from the past, but it feels like there's a different way of doing it. But the Death card talks about transformation. So instead of healing, it feels to me like instead of kind of healing something from the past, it could be that something has got to change, actually transform. So no longer is it something that needs to be healed, but it doesn't even need to be healed anymore because it's transformed and turned into experience or wisdom or understanding. So there's a deep transformation that's taking place within that. With regards to the things that you're desiring in your life, right? the Death card basically is saying that there's something that you are, your dreams might be changing this week. So it's very difficult to know where you stand, because what you have previously wanted to do is now maybe completely changed. So where do you apply your chopping of wood? All right. But by the end of the week is really positive. We got the Three of Cups with the Three of Wands. Okay. So the number 3 is a very positive number. It's a number of creativity. It's a number of a catalyst. Okay. You've got your two firmly in the ground, and now you're taking it to the next level. Okay. So you're waiting for your ships to come in. Remember, if your ships don't come in, swim out to get them. All right. But you're looking to see what's on the other side of what you've got now. And with the 3s, it feels to me like there's 2 other people strong in your life that are going to come and help you and connect and celebrate this new idea that you have. All right. And it feels work related, something that involves your passion and gets your heart singing. So I absolutely love that. So where I was talking about before with the chopped wood, any sort of moments of procrastination could be affected or aspected from the elements of the past with that 6 of Cups, okay, and the Star card, okay. Anything you put your focus on towards future things, or the present state of mind and physicality and body and outlook in life, is going to be super, super positive, okay. So one sort of energy might drag you down a bit, and the other one lifts you up at much, much higher. So let us just get an oracle card for you. Okay, Aquarius, message from Spirit. What do you need to know right now for the week? I'll take that top card there. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay, so got quite a lot of feminine energy over here, right? Again, Star Mother, perhaps you are a mother, perhaps you are connecting with childhood trauma from the past, perhaps, but this is all to do with kind of finding that inner child within yourself, which is what the 6 of Cups is also about, right? But the Star Mother is connecting with your divinity of who you are and where you've been birthed from, and in so doing with that, you are finding new ways to look after yourself, right? One of the easiest ways I think about doing when things are going rough and I feel like I'm kind of overtired or too much is going on, I try and imagine, well, if I had a child, or what would I do for a child in this situation? How would I look after them? And then you apply that to yourself, because it's usually much easier for us to think about how we'd look after somebody else than look after ourselves. Okay, it's a very normal feminine instinct, is to care, to nurture, but now you've got to bring it within. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked it, and I shall be moving on to the next star sign. Okay. Okay, next on the list we have Aries. Okay, so this is Aries reading for the 26th to the 26th of August through to the 1st of September. Okay, these are going to be brief readings, guys, okay, because I do have a reading booked a little bit later. Aries, what is the theme you're exploring? Orphan. Okay, so quite a heavy energy for you. The theme that you are exploring this week is between feeling connection and disconnection. Okay, so perhaps you have gone through a bit of a loss, and you are finding new ways to become more find the thread again, to connect more to those who you love and who love you, essentially. But when we have the Orphan card, often it feels like this is an obstacle, and I feel totally disconnected. Okay, so let us do the cross of truth for you, see how this is playing out. Let's do another shuffle. I'll lay all the cards out first, and then I'll go through them. All right. that again. Okay, Aries, you start the week with a 3 of Pentacles. The desire is a 5 of Pentacles. What's working in your favor is 6 of Pentacles. What the challenge is, the Ace of Pentacles, and the outcome is a Queen of Cups. But I will show you them together once I clarify. We've got a lot of Pentacle energy here, so maybe you're feeling a bit, that financially things are a little bit disconnected from you, that the abundance might not be flowing in at this time. But let's find out. Under 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Knight of Wands for the 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups for the 6 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune for the Ace of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups for the Queen of Pentacles. So it starts off a bit tricky this week, but it ends well. Okay. You start the week thinking, well, why did I even bother going back over something and perfecting it? 3 of Pentacles is basically like getting together with people and perfecting something, going back on something, repairing something, very reminiscent of Mercury retrograde kind of energy as well. And there's a regret there, okay? There's a regret of all the time and energy that you put into something. It is Pentacles, so perhaps it was even a financial investment of sorts, okay? So you start the week kind of going, everything I do, it doesn't work out, right? The desire is for some financial aid or to feel recognized. Again, we've got this orphan card here, which felt a bit like you felt disconnected, unheard, unvalidated, not seen, right? So the desire is to be seen, okay? To be seen as someone who is passionate, who moves forward and gets what it is they need to get, okay? Knight of Wands is very excitable and just moves with haste and passion and love and excitement, okay? So that's what you're wanting. You're wanting to step out of the dark and move into the light and to say, yes, I am open to new things. Now you will get those new things, and these cards are quite similar. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you're wanting what's happening in your favor this week is you will be getting some financial aid, I would say, or some energetic aid. You are getting support this week, and it's coming with love. Ace of Cups. Okay, so it's a new beginning. It's a new helping hand. But you see how similar these cards are. You are asking for it and you receive. So you are receiving this week, and that's beautiful. The tricky thing, the challenge is, how do I make that money go? I want a new beginning. I want something new. Perhaps I want a new home or a new job or something that's materialistic. Okay, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. How can I make something go the distance? How can I turn this to my benefit, particularly if I'm feeling financially stumped for cash or not kind of disconnected? How can I turn that wheel around? It is a challenge, so it is something that you're going to be working through. The idea is, if you can work through your ideas of connection and focus on these energies rather, okay, it's going to be an easier road for you for the week. The outcome is a Queen of Cups, as clarified by the 9 of Cups. So now we're full of this like love energy, emotional body, water. All right, you're now in the week following your heart, and you recognize that by following your heart, that's the only way to go forward, because that's your wish fulfillment. So your focus is shifted this week from finances and feeling disconnected to, I'm going to move with love, I'm going to move with the heart, and I'm going to see the connection I have rather than the disconnection I have. So very promising. Right. We get a message from Spirit. What does Aries need to know, please, for this week? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? Okay, so Aries, what Spirit here is trying to say is that it's not going to serve you to stay in the shadows. It's not going to serve you to blend in the background. It's going to serve you to shine your light and be your authentic self, rather than trying to appease other people or project what you think other people expect of you. Okay, Spirit is basically saying, shine your bright light. We all need you doing that, rather than lowering your standards and lowering and giving over your power to everyone. So I hope that helped you. Sending you lots of love, and I will see you next time. Take care, Aries. Okay. So we will move on to the next. Just give that a little heart there. Next, we have Scorpio. Okay. So for Scorpio, let us see how the week is turning for you. Right, we'll get a theme card for you, Scorpio. Beautiful Scorpio. Okay. The theme for you, Scorpio, is a change in the wind. Ooh, how ominous, right? Okay, so something is definitely changing in your life over the week, and it may what I'm feeling with this is that yes, is a change coming on in, but I don't think it's directly in your purview yet. I feel like you're sensing it coming on in. It's like noticing the calm before the storm, although I think it's a positive change, but there might be a shift, a physical shift with that. Okay, so, and I mean, Scorpio, you're so intuitive and sensitive to these energies. So it's like you could be talking about these with other people and they're like, oh no, what the hell are you talking about? But you are like, no, something, I can feel something's coming. Just sense it. But I don't know if you know exactly what it is. I don't know if it presents itself to you properly throughout the course of the week. So let us have a look. Excuse me. Okay, I'll lay the cards out and then clarify it before I show you. So you start off with the 8 of Cups. The desire is death. So you're wanting that change to come in. Good Lord. Okay, what's working in your favor is the 4 of Swords. Challenges the world is actually ending it. And the outcome is a Page of Pentacles. So we have 2 major arcanas already in this. So it's a big week for you, but it's like, I don't think it's actually happening. I just feel like the vibration, usually what happens is the energetic vibration happens before it materializes into physicality. Okay, so under the 8 of Cups, we got the King of Swords. Under Death, we have the High Priestess. Under the 4 of Swords, we got the Hanged Man. Under the World card, 5 of Pentacles. And under the Page of Pentacles, we got the Hermit. Okay, so generally what's happening over here is you're wanting that change to happen pretty quickly, close something off so that you can make space to bring something new in. But things need to sort of unravel themselves in their own time this week. Okay, you start off with the 8 of Cups with the King of Swords. So basically what's happening here is you start the week kind of going, I've had enough. I want to move away from the situation. Now perhaps it's moving away from a situation that's working with an element or member of authority, because the King of Swords is typically someone who's kind of expert in their position, mature. It could be the typical kind of doctor, lawyer, boss figure, accountant, and you're wanting to walk away from it. And for me, I feel like it's because you've done your facts and your figures and you realize it doesn't warrant the love that you put in with those 8 cups. Okay, so you recognize, okay, I've got to make the first step to leave. The desire here is a huge transformation. So you feel that change of the wind and you are actually bringing it in. You're bringing it in with the High Priestess, because not only are you intuitively feeling it, right, but you are transforming into it. So you kind of want, in a sense, what I feel is like you're picking up on the energies and you're wanting to be a bit of ahead of the game. Okay. And as you sort of focus more on those energies, you will be more intuitive. You will be more kind of ask more questions, I would say, to your intuition, right? Have some stillness with yourself and ask those questions with yourself, because you'll be amazed at what answers come in, okay, with your mind. Not with your egoic mind, with a higher mind, okay? So what's working in your favor this week is time out. You sense these things are happening. It's like the calm before the storm. Storms are not always so bad, they can shift things that need to be shifted. We've got the Four of Swords with the Hangman. So you may be feeling a little bit poorly this week, but this is all to your favor because it awards you the time and the space to figure things out. The Hangman is there to basically suspend himself from a different perspective in order to gain enlightenment. Okay, sometimes we do not have these opportunities if we're run down, if we're stressed out and we're overworked and we are too many things are happening. But if we are able to have some stillness, able to take some time out, that is when we get the opportunity to really see the full picture. You really are picking up on something, Scorpio. It's amazing. Now, what the challenge is something needs to end, but you don't know how to do it, right? The World card is end of a major cycle, right? It's a finale, right? But that's what's coming up in the challenge position. It's clarified by the Five of Pentacles, meaning that maybe something needs to be closed off, but you might not have the skill set or the expertise or the financial enablement to be able to close something off. Okay, it is only a challenge. Challenges are only there for us to overcome. All right, so think outside the box. Focus on what the positives, what you do have, rather than focusing on what you don't have. The outcome for the week shifts more into where there was a bit of slow movement over the week. Now it moves into Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Hermit card. Okay, so I do see that you're going to get some symbols and synchronicities along the way, giving you little tips, clues along the week. All right, that's going to enable you to investigate within yourself. Where am I? Hi, Ridhey Singh. Nice to meet you. We are on Scorpio at the moment. Okay, so you are going to get some good news coming on in, and it's going to enable that self-investigation. So it's a bit of a slow week because you're sensing you picking up on all this energy. All right, so we'll end this off with a message from Spirit. What do you need to know, Scorpio? Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, so some of you may already know that we have a lot of energy pouring into the earth. Okay, I have done a channeling with Annika Sanja about the August and September energies, and they talked a lot about, the confusion that a lot of people are feeling, a lot of the energies that are being pulsated onto the earth. Plateau at present. I will be releasing that this week, so you'll watch it if that resonates with you. But for you, Scorpio, this is all to do with that. You're receiving these high energy frequencies. They are awakenings that are happening at a deep, deep level, which is also causing certain physical symptoms maybe within yourself, which is enabling you to stop and then get a clearer picture on things. So this is all extremely positive. So the longer something takes is actually in your highest good. So that's what I have for you. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay. Who is next? Okay, next star sign we're doing is Leo. Okay, so Leo, let us see what the theme is for you this week of the 26th of August to the 1st of September. Okay, Leo, your theme for the week is round and round. Okay, I mean, it's a beautiful round and round because it follows is that the Fibonacci sequence? I don't really know if I pronounced that correct, but it may feel like you've been going round and round and round in circles. Okay, things are circular in motion anyway, but the DNA is also in that circular phase. So it always feels like we're going round and round, but we are actually gathering momentum. We are actually moving up the scales of wisdom, if nothing else. Okay, so Leo, what is going round and round for you? Okay, let us find out. So I will lay the cards all out with the clarifiers before I show you. All right. Current energy, 5 of Wands, desire, 3 of Pentacles. What's working in favor is a Tower. The challenge is the 10 of Pentacles, and the outcome is the 9 of Cups. So all's well that ends well. All right. Is positive. The positive thing that's happening, the real positive thing that's happening in your life is actually a major arcana, which is the Tower. So something's got to give. So this like stuck in a rut, kind of round and round feeling, something's got to give, and something is giving this week. So let's find out. Under the 5 of Wands, we've got the King of Cups. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, we've got the 9 of Wands. Under the Tower, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Under the 10 of Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Swords. And under the 9 of Cups, we've got the 6 of Cups. So Leo, starting the week, there's a bit of like, but difficulty, kind of internal conflict. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. There's many visions, there's many ideas, anything that you want to integrate. Someone else has got something to say about it. So this can talk about internal conflict where you've got a few people that you're surrounded by, but everyone has a different perspective on things, right? And everyone's got a different vision, and people aren't really seeing eye to eye. It's clarified by the King of Cups. So it could be someone that you're dealing with, right? But I feel like it's also affecting your emotional body. So this could be things that are happening in the workplace, or I would say the system at large, because you're kind of trying to move with your heart and trying to gain wisdom from it. And yet everything's kind of like, it's all choppy and changey. Nothing is kind of easy and forward for you. So it feels a bit kind of annoying, like the same problems keep repeating itself, right? The desire is for something to be fixed and to be done with, right? So the desire is to come together, to work together, to repair together. You see how different these cards are, right? In this one over here, right, they're all doing their own thing. They're not working together. And in this one over here, they're working together to fix something. So the desire is to repair, to come together, to collaborate. Yeah. But it's wearing you thin now. You're like, I don't know if I can work with these people anymore. I don't know if I can handle this anymore. It's just too much. Okay. And it's wearing you thin. You know that something's just got to be done with. Okay. Get it over with. Now, part of that could be to do with your work and your finances, because what was positive that's happening in your life, which comes a bit of as a shock, right, is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins a race. So it's almost as if like you want something to be done and done with, right? Tower talks about, getting rid of the falsehoods that we put in our lives. Okay, the Tower needs to crumble down. Now, the Knight of Pentacles basically says, slow and steady wins a race. Okay, he's the most reliable knight in the deck. Do the small steps. So I would say that the roundabout way that you've been going, right? I would say over the past couple of months, that just seems to be like a never-ending story in a way. It has gained momentum, and something is coming down. And it's because you've been methodically kind of dealing with it. All right. It's going to shift. Now, it also could be that you are putting your finances or your ideas, your plans into very practical measures. And it's like keeping a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, not all putting it in the same basket. All right. The challenge is you're worried about your sense of security, maybe even your home, your finance. We've got the 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. Okay. You want your empire. You want your sense of where you feel safe, connected with the family, connected with material sustenance in a way, right? But the challenge is you're seeing something with a whole new perspective, and you're maybe recognizing this week that it's not so clear cut, that it's a double-edged sword sometimes, which the Ace of Swords can talk about, that you need the full transparency of the information of what represents your sense of security for you. For some people it's family, for some people it's a physical home, for some it's money, for some it's job security. Whatever that is for you, I think you're recognizing this week, you had that aha moment, which is what the Ace of Swords is, and you recognize, I don't know if it is that stable. Okay, so this is the thing that's also shifting for you. The outcome of the week is beautiful because it's got the 9 of Cups with the 6 of Cups. Okay, so we have here a wish fulfillment, and I feel like this is a wish fulfillment with gathering with other people. 6 of Cups often talks about kind of reunion or blast in the past. It might still be a little bit in that energy of the Mercury retrograde, but it feels to me like there's some sort of coming together, something that connects with your heart space that just makes it all worthwhile. And you may be listening to this and kind of going, Robyn, no, I want my finances sorted. I don't want to be dealing with drama anymore or conflict anymore. And this is the beauty that comes in by the end of the week. So all that drama, all that conflict, all that kind of, and if it was gossip, it's all coming together in a beautiful way that makes you feel more connected to loved ones, I would say. Okay, everything in the existence is relationship. So the material things that we have, they come and go. All these things come and go, but the thing that doesn't really change is our relationships to things and to people. And I feel like that's what you're understanding and gaining by the end of the week. So we're going to get a oracle card for you. Okay. What does Leo need to know, please, for the week? Okay. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. You see how similar these two are, okay? Round and round and round. And what Spirit here is saying, you don't have to have it all sussed out immediately, okay? You have been chipping away at things with the Knight of Pentacles, and it is going to make a change, a very positive change. So the work that you're doing, okay, it doesn't succeed overnight. These things are small little steps that are moving towards it. And the faster way that you can achieve that is by giving yourself a little time out. All right. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. And I'm going to be moving on to the next. Okay. Which is, let us find out. So let's have a look-see here. Okay. So next on my list here, because I'm using these cards, and actually I'll give them a shuffle and see which ones come next. See what Spirit has for us. Okay. Next star sign, Cancer. Okay, because I'm using the full moon in Cancer, the Moonology deck, just as a visual aid so that you can see and scroll through. And then after this, I will timestamp it. So let's see what the theme is for you, Cancer. Whoop. Okay. There's one that's upright here. Peace. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Your theme for the week is peace. Finding internal peace, discovering where there is a lack of peace, and bringing it on into the week. All right. Let us move within that. Now, it is a number 23, which when you reduce it turns to a 5, and 5s talk about challenges and obstacles, right? So it could be that it is a bit of a challenge to find that inner peace, but peace is the theme, finding moments of peace and serenity throughout the week. Okay, I'll lay the cards out, clarify before I show you, all right? Current energy, 6 of Cups. Aquarius, I think you had this, okay? Desire, Page of Cups. Work in your favor, Ace of Wands. Challenge, 6 of Pentacles. And outcome is a 4 of Pentacles. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, under the 6 of Cups, we've got the Queen of Wands. Under the Page of Cups, we have the Lovers. Ace of Wands, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Under the 6 of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands. Under the 4 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So The week starts off again quite similar to Aquarius, but slightly different. But again, with this feeling kind of like nostalgia, feeling like you want to. It's like you want to embrace the joy of life. For those of you who are in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summertime. You want to be sprightly and excitable. With the Queen of Wands over there, she's talking about you're feeling kind of bold, very kind of self-assured as you start the week, right? But it's got a bit of a fiery spark to it too. We had the Ace of Wands, which is a spark. Okay, so you're kind of like revved up, ready to go. I feel like you're motivated by things from the past that taught you a great deal. So I feel like in work, in the things that the projects that you're working on at the moment are really fueled by your fire, and that fire is motivated by previous situations that you don't want to repeat, or previous past situations that were good that you want to bring back in. The desire is you want more love in your life. Okay, you want help, you want support, you want to not feel like you're doing it all by yourself. We've got the Page of Cups with the Lover's card. Okay, so the desire is wanting passion, wanting you're wanting to have the choice available to you to find that inner peace and to have peace within relationships as well, I would say. Okay, Page of Cups basically says that it's on its way. It's coming on in because you're bringing it in, which is really, really lovely. But with the Lover's card, it does also say it's a choice. So in a way, it's like, be careful what you wish for. Ensure that what you're wishing for is actually good suited to you, absolutely suitable for you, rather than something that just makes you feel disempowered. Now, what's working in your favor this week is the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. So this week you come up with a bright idea, maybe work related, but it's definitely that fire that's really coming to light for you, that spark, that inspired action. Okay, and it is a spark, so it dies very quickly. So strike while the iron is hot. It's going to involve a lot of work. You are already feeling like you're working hard, but you do have the skill set to make this happen, and it is in your favor. The challenge for the week is the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So the challenge may feel like, okay, well, I want to implement this new great inspired idea I have. I don't know if I have the right resources, and I do not feel as if I've got enough leadership to take this on. Okay. It could also be that if you're in the workplace, that you're needing a boss figure to support you in this as well. Okay. So I feel like you're finding yourself a little bit isolated this week. It's just a challenge to move forward through. Because the outcome, we've got the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So pentacle energy, materialistic energy by the end of the week. The end of the week, you are focusing on what you do have rather than what you don't have. You're deciding to keep your cards close to your chest. Perhaps you're taking some time out to relax with that Four of Pentacles because he's snoozing on a magic carpet. Normally magic carpets are, flying. And the Queen of Pentacles is the energy that you're embracing by the end of the week, which is looking at the resources that you have, okay, and making things happen. Your inspired action is going to come from what you have rather than what you don't have, okay? So you might be tightening your belt in certain ways, materialistically or financially, before you apply a skill set and a trade-off or bring in a favor to bring that inspired idea to life. And when you do that, you are involving kind of less people that are going to cause more conflict and create that inner peace. So we'll end this with a oracle card. Okay. What does Cancer need to know, please? Okay, message from Spirit for Cancer. So this is the same as Scorpio, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So very spiritual time for you. Things are happening at a cellular level, right? But I feel like this is not only happening spiritually for you. I feel like these are upgrades that you are actually also physically embarking on. You are making those upgrades for yourself. You are taking new perspectives on things to create more inner harmony and peace. Okay. And you integrating that within the spiritual side. So it's happening both ways for you. It's not just the spiritual changes everything in your physical environment. I feel like you're doing the physical external stuff first, and then that enables more of the awakening to come in. So beautiful week, Cancer. Love it. I'm going to move on to the next star sign. Right, let's see. Okay, next we'll have, I'll give this a little shuffle to see who's next. Taurus, that's my sign. Haha. Okay, Taurus, from the 26th of August to the 1st of September. Let us find out what the week is bringing us. So we'll get a theme card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What does Taurus need to know for the week? Mending. Ooh, something needs to be fixed. Okay, so this could be an idea that you've worked on that needs repair work. This could be a relationship that needs mending. This could be an actual physical thing that needs mending. Perhaps it's your heart. Perhaps it's a bone that needs to come back into alignment again. So let us find out. It's all about mending and fixing, bringing things that was torn apart back together. Okay. I will lay them all out, clarify them before I show you. All right. So current energy, 6 of Cups. Again, we keep having 6 of Cups. It was for Aquarius, for Cancer, and now for Taurus. Okay. Desire, let's get this. Desire is a Page of Cups, so also very similar, but I did shuffle, so that's fine. It's working in your favor. 4 of Pentacles. The challenge is a 5 of Pentacles, and the outcome is a King of Wands. Okay. So maybe concerned about a little bit of finances this week, but you're ending off strong by the end of next week. So let us have a look. Okay. Under the 6 of Cups, we have 5 of Cups, which is now shown up twice. Okay. Page of Cups, we have the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups. Under the 5 of Cups, we got the Queen of Wands. Under the King of Wands, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So we do have the King and Queen of Wands turn up, which can be a role like a court couple, but they're not really showing up as integrated. Right, as you start the week, there is again this Mercury retrograde hangover of past energies, of childhood trauma, perhaps, of anything that made you feel a bit nostalgic. Okay. And what it does is it actually makes you feel like you are now disconnected to those people from the past, or you're disconnected to the fun that you used to have in the past. And it feels like you're looking at kind of going, well, I don't have what I had then. But things are shifting and changing all the time. Now, the 5 of Pentacles always says, pay attention to the things that you've got, because you could, in this card over here, they're like 2 lepers outside a church, and they've got nothing with them. But there is the light of the church that can extend a helping hand. Sometimes when we feel kind of set in the past, we forget that there is a support and connection available to us. The desire is you wanting that support to come in with the Page of Cups, but with the 8 of Swords, it makes you feel like there's lack of communication, or it feels like you cannot communicate. So it could be with to do with someone that you're wanting to hear from, but you feel like you cannot speak to them, because sword energy is communication technology, right? But it also feels like you're wanting this good news. Pages are messengers of good news, right? And it's the emotional body. You're wanting that to come in, but I feel like you're overcomplicating it in your mind with the Eight of Swords. Okay, it's like, well, you want it, but then once it comes in, you're going to analyze the hell out of it, and therefore will it still be as desirable? Okay, for some of you, it feels like you might want that to come in order to rid yourself of this like stress and in the headspace that makes you feel a bit trapped or stuck in an old time. Okay, what's working in your favor is Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. So this week for you, what's helping you is taking a little bit of time out, okay, resting, gathering what you do have rather than seeing what you don't have, gathering your finances, gathering your materials, seeing what it is that you've got and keeping them close and not spending too much, and following your heart rather, because sometimes we can go through periods of time when we're very flamboyant with our funds, and then we are so in that vibration we forget about the heart space. So I feel like you're kind of putting a hold on things and you're saying, okay, instead of going out there to get the things that make me feel secure, let me go with the heart first, because the heart will make me feel secure. The challenge is the Five of Pentacles, which has happened twice now, okay? The challenge is you're wanting the support. You're wanting to get the aid that you're looking for to enable you to take that next step. But you don't feel like you have the confidence with the Queen of Wands. I mean, you could even be dealing with the Queen of Wands energy. She's quite feisty and it's quite difficult to move with. But the Queen of Wands knows how to get things done, right? Confident, bold, right? And charismatic with it too. But you feel like it's almost like an energy of, you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, but please can I have some? But I'm so much lower than you are. I'm not good enough for this, right? So that's just a challenge to work through this week for you, Taurus. Now, the outcome is I feel like you're moving from going from a place of feeling not very confident. You're now fired up and ready to go with the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, meaning that you are now ready to take the lead in something, right? You are inspired and you know how to apply yourself. You're gathering all the momentum, all the work that you've done. You're honing your craft. You're working late into the night and you're going to make it happen. So you've done this huge shift. So you're fixing that mending card. You're fixing the gaps of not being enough to feeling I'm more than enough. I've got this and absolutely more, right? To make it is what happens. So you're applying yourself, you're doing it, I would say quite gracefully, actually. The shift is quite graceful, which is really, really nice. So let us end off with a message from Spirit. Okay, what does Taurus need to know for the week, please? Oh, okay, we've got two. We've got get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. And of course, we have take a break, get off the life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. Okay, so definitely a time to connect with nature, take some time out, enable yourself to recognize where you are disempowering yourself in order to know how to empower yourself, because that is a thing that you are fixing this week. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. And I'll be moving on to the next sign. Okay. Next, we have the end. Oh, no. Full moon in Capricorn. We've got the Capricorn. Is your sign next. So Capricorn, let us see what the week is bringing you. We'll get an oracle card. Hello, Capricorn. Okay. Your theme for the week, Capricorn, is not for you. Ooh, okay. Have you been trying to flog a dead horse? Have you been trying to make something happen that was not meant to happen? Okay, sometimes these things, we have this an idea, maybe it's a person, maybe it's a venture, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a home. And we do everything we can to get what it is because we've decided that's what we want. And then we recognize, oh no, it doesn't suit me. It doesn't really suit me, because sometimes when the synchronicity doesn't line up, usually a sign from Spirit, right? Okay. So I'll lay all the cards out, clarify them before I show you. Current energies, Queen of Pentacles, Desire, High Priestess. What's working in your favor? Page of Swords. What's working as a challenge? The Ace of Wands. And the outcome is a Fool. Okay. Right, let's have a look at this. How's this playing out for you, Capricorn? Okay, under the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Cups, High Priestess, Nine of Wands, Page of Swords, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Fool, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh la la, Capricorn, very nice. Okay, so you start off the week strong. You're standing strong in the power of the Queen of Pentacles, okay, which is obviously an earth sign like you are. And it's clarified by the Three of Cups. So I feel like you start off the week feeling very resourceful, got people on your side, people supporting you, things are worth celebrating, and it's exciting, okay? But there's this desire, this internal desire to connect more to the spiritual plane, okay? So physically, everything's kind of working out initially, right? But spiritually, you feel like you're having a hard time, okay? High Priestess is wanting, your desire is to gain more intuition or to do some internal healing or to understand things from a deeper, higher perspective. And all you feel is that you've been kind of on this roller coaster ride that now you just want to get off. It's like, this is too much, this is too much, this is too much, right? But what's working in your favor, connected to that spiritual work that you are wanting to bring a bit more in, this your deeper purpose in life, all of these kind of big questions for yourself, okay? The good news this week is that you get some lovely news that comes in through communication, email, telephone call, technology, and it helps to understand a broken heart that you've had over a particular situation in your life, okay? So this is what is connected to your spiritual healing and moving forward and upwards with that. It helps to understand it. And I wouldn't normally say that with the Three of Swords, but I'm picking up more on that mind energy, that sword. It's understanding the heart space, okay? And you do that through communion, through communication. But typical as you are, Capricorn, you're still connected to the physical, the practical, what needs to be done, okay? You have, it's like you feel a little bit outside your comfort zone. We've got the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Swords here. So it feels to me like you're not getting your usual kind of sparks of inspiration that you're so used to having and being able to implement it. And or if you have had, you feel like you're over analyzing it in your mind, okay, and feeling like it won't work out, it can't work out. So this is like one's energy, a sense of spirit as well. It's your vibe. It's representative of spirit. And it's stressing you out in the mind, okay? So the spiritual stuff is going to be the thing that's kind of really making you feel a bit on a slog this week. The outcome, we've got the Fool card with the 10 of Pentacles. So by the end of the week, you're ready to take a new leap of faith, okay? Now, it could be 10 of Pentacles sometimes can talk about a home, right? It's physical, long-term. It could be in maybe receiving inheritance, but you've got this brand new start and it feels totally supported in the physical realm. It just may not feel that in alignment with your spiritual direction or path, okay? So these are the things that you might need to sort of figure out within yourself. But ultimately, these are extremely positive cards and is setting you on the right avenue. It's almost as if it's doing like making sure everything else is sorted in a practical level before you can kind of lift off into this more deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. Okay, so let us get a oracle card. Okay. Message from Spirit for Capricorn. What do they need to know, please, for this week? I'll take that first one. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay. So obviously this new beginning that you had with that 10 of Pentacles is about a new beginning, right? It feels to me like you've already laid the foundation for it in the physical plane, but now you're seeding it with light. That light is your sense of spirit, okay? And operating it within divine planning. So again, if you start the week thinking, okay, you tried something out and you feel like you're flogging a dead horse, it's not happening, it's not meant to go that way. There's a new method, okay, which may only become immediately apparent for you by the end of the week. All right. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Let's give these a good shuffle. Okay. The next star sign we are doing is Gemini. Here we go, Gemini. Okay, I'm just using that as a pictorial reference so I can put on the timestamps later so you can watch this later. I will have to hurry it up a little bit because I do have another reading booked. Okay. Okay. Gemini, your theme for the week is truth be told. Well, this is typical for you, Gemini, because often is a case that you are the seeker of truth, okay? But it may be that it is actually revealed to you this week. Things are no longer masked to you. Okay, let us see. I'll lay the cards all out, clarify them, and show you after I've clarified them. So current energy, Empress, desired 10 of Wands, work in your favor, 9 of Pentacles, challenge, Page of Swords, and then the outcomes of 5 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. You're starting off very strong in a divine feminine energy of creativity and abundance and flow, working with flow with the Empress card. Okay. And it enables you to feel a lot more independent and self-sufficient. But we do have a bit of regret happening by the end of the week. So let's find out. Under the Empress, we've got the 4 of Wands. 10 of Wands, we've got the King of Swords. 9 of Pentacles, we've got the Moon. Page of Swords, we've got the 5 of Swords. 5 of Cups, we have the King of Cups. Okay. Okay, so starting off strong, perhaps you've just returned from holiday with that 4 of Wands. Things feel very stable in your life as you start the week. Things are manifesting for you easily and swiftly and within flow, and you're operating for the heart space, and your creativity is like, off the charts. So you start off really strong, but you're still wanting to end something that you've been working with, either, an expert in their field. You might be dealing with like a home situation, or financial authority, or a bank, something like that. And it's been a long road. It's been a long time coming, and you wanted to complete that now. Okay. Ultimately, what's happening is you're wanting to complete it because you want your sense of freedom, your independence, and your self-sufficiency. 9 of Pentacles with the Moon card tells me that what's happening in your favor this week is you are freer than you think, more independent than you realize. And the Moon card is there to say it doesn't seem like that it is now, but it is. Okay. The future is uncertain, but you are standing pretty. You're standing strong. Okay. The challenge this week is we've got some not so good news coming in, of something where perhaps there was a little bit of like competition or a bit of backstabbing. It's not really a nice energy that to be in the receiving end of someone who has communicated not so well about you. As something that you have to deal with. Okay, it could be even in the workplace where either someone took credit for your work, or someone's not telling the truth about something, and that's a bit of a challenge, and it's causing a bit of a rift. Okay, the outcome is a 5 of Cups and the King of Cups. So we have an energy here of a bit of regret, perhaps of putting your trust in somebody that you thought was very heart-based and loving. And it may just be a bit of an eye opener, because Gemini, you love the truth. You need to know the truth. It's like, it doesn't matter if it hurts. You want the truth. Okay, so truth be told, okay, you may have put your trust or your faith in somebody that has not gone the distance or not met their end of the bargain. All right. But even though it hasn't happened that way, you still have the freedom and independence to carry yourself forward in a very self-sustaining way. So let us get a message from Spirit. Okay. Yes. Just say yes. That's what the universe is saying to you. Just say yes to everything. Even if it's something that didn't go according to plan, the truth be told, say yes. If someone's opening up to you, just say yes. All right? Okay. So moving on to the next one. I really have to hurry up because I have a reading very shortly. For the lovely lady, 3 o'clock. So let's just give this a shuffle. In fact, what I will do, everyone, I hope this doesn't annoy you too much. Rite, I don't know if you're still watching. I don't know what your star sign is, but I have 4 more to do, and I will have to stop now and do these later with another live reading, because I need to ensure that I cleanse the space fully for my next client coming in 20 minutes. All right. So I thought I could get it all done in my time frame, but I need to also be realistic and restructure my own time. So for all of you, there will be another live coming up for those the last 4 star signs, which is Libra, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Okay, for the rest of you, you can watch this one obviously, and I will find timestamps later. So I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the other side. Take care. Bye.